And welcome back to Let's Play Gothic 3. This is Mr. Joseph, and today we are picking things up from the farm where Dominic resides. We just cleared out the bandit encampment up the hill there, and we just got the rent. So as you can see, I'm opening the map, showing you where I am, and showing you where we've been, and kind of gauging where we need to go now, which I guess we'll find out here in a minute. I guess we're going to use the Montera teleporter stone and save us a little time and teleport back to the good old city of Montera. Here we are. And so as you can see, it's raining outside, and that's fine. And okay, so here we are at the farm. Just grabbing some plants, it looks like.
I don't want any trouble.
There's a sword there. I'm gonna take that. It might have been from one of those bandits earlier.
Can't go on.
I'm sure you've still got things to do. I don't want any trouble.
Don't cause any more trouble here.
You better go
Looking
now.
for people here on the farm who might be people that we can talk to.
That's all you need.
First and brave. You should go now.
No, there's somebody with a name. I'll come back to him though.
Working on the
Do
farm
Kelvin
here isn't
first.
that bad at all. Especially when I think of the poor beggars down at the excavator.
So there's
You
this
haven't
dichotomy
come
between the slaves here on the farm and the slaves in the excavation site.
Leave me alone.
And nobody on the farm wants to go work in the excavation site, and everybody at the excavation site wants to go at the farm. And part of your job, by the way, is to swap some of them out for each other. Also, I have a quest pre-existing for these milk barrels. There's those two dead bandits from earlier. But the milk barrels are... that warehouse keeper wanted them. Alright, now this guy
So,
named Dennis,
how about
he's
it?
the guy in charge.
I'm the boss. I'm looking great. My people are up.
And he's gonna give me a quest, something about wolves.
I would pay.
And I already killed those wolves when we took out the wolf cave,
Sure
so
looks. That's a.
he's
Here's.
gonna give me some experience and gold.
All right. Just tell Bradley he
And
should
my
work
reputation
the
goes up a little
slaves.
bit for
Very-
swapping out slaves with Bradley. Or no, Bradley wants him to take it easy on the slaves, rather. Okay, and there's some more milk barrels. And we'll just pick... I think this might be the last one here. Not entirely sure. Okay, so we've picked up all the milk barrels, and, yeah. So this farm has pigs and cows, although they're not in an enclosed
Go mind
space.
your own business.
You should go now.
We'll both get in trouble.
And I guess, so Osco and Benegard, I think, are the slaves I relieved from the excavation site earlier, actually. But anyway,
You
I
should
think,
go. Otherwise we'll both get in
the
trouble.
lack of an enclosure for these animals is a bit unrealistic.
Don't want any trouble.
Okay, so I'm going to send these two slaves back to the excavation site, I think.
Give me one.
Except I'm going to give them each a chance to
Where?
tell me why
Oh,
they
no.
shouldn't
How
go.
do I know?
So.
I want you to go to Dennis and tell. Then I'll let you know.
He's offering to tell me where
All
a
right.
treasure is if I let him stay, and I have to go convince him I'm going to let him stay by talking to the boss about it.
You're going to work in town again.
Oh, no,
Gosh, they're such
Give me some-
complainers.
gold.
Oh.
I could give you...
Okay.
Listen then. Not too long ago, Dennis sent some of his people to the grave. No,
What?
Something about causing trouble on the grain farm.
Get moved.
So I'm going to send him to the excavation site anyway, even though he told me something that I... basically pissing backwards on that deal. Okay, so let's talk to Dennis, convince him to let the slaves stay.
I will. Fine with me.
So I got 300 experience for that. And then I'm going to go talk to the slave again.
We're talking right now.
And get
talked
him
to
to tell me
Dennis.
where this treasure is.
Fine. Ashton the mercenary. Everybody knows Ashton turned, but I know that he hides
So
his
Ashton
gold.
keeps a bunch of gold for himself.
How do you know about this thing with Ashton?
Once when I was cleaning his room.
But I'm gonna send him to the
Alright,
temple
mate.
anyway,
Oh, please.
just
Yes,
because I
I
can.
You're all right.
And I actually think you need to as part of a quest. But anyway,
Big problem.
so that is pretty much the quest for this farm area here. So I'm gonna go up to Montera and go back to the slave quarter, I think, and just turn in those quests. And I'm talking about how I wish I had run like the wolf just now so I could run faster and farther on less endurance. Because the endurance goes pretty quick when you run. And you run by pushing shift, of course. I'm going to tell Merrick about Ashton. Well, I'm going to tell him about everybody.
Ashton is embezzled. Is he really?
So, Merrick needs proof that Ashton's embezzling. So, I already found the document in the chest, so I'm going to give it to Merrick.
That's. I need to have.
And, he gives me some gold for it. Okay, Dennis.
Dennis is
having
having a
trouble with
running
grain
battle
farm.
with the grain.
That idiot. Thank.
And Dominic for the rent.
You seem to be rather succulent.
Alright, that's it for now. And let me go over to, oh yes, the warehouse. Oh, well, I guess I'm going over here to Thor. Why would I go over there? Okay, I'll talk to Sanford
I've heard
about
that you were
milk.
the newer. Congratulations.
And he's congratulating me for becoming the arena champion. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the milk barrels.
I know.
My reputation's growing.
Pay.
And I'm gonna ask what he thinks of Merrick, I
Show me.
think. I guess I'm gonna buy some pointless items from him first. And after that, I'm going to ask him what he thinks about Merrick.
What do you think?
Merrick is an orc lover. He's such a
Orc
toady.
lover.
His
So
leadership
you get
quality.
you get a
Everybody
hint,
here
a
is
sense
out for
here
us.
that this guy
I don't
really hates
particularly
the orcs, and so I suspect he might be the underground rebel. So I'm gonna go and take a risk and ask him if he is.
Long live Okara.
You bastard.
What a ridiculous password.
I'm working with.
How did you know I wouldn't kill you?
I didn't know.
You sure are lucky.
So I'm gonna ask him a few questions about goings on with
Tell
the rebels.
Okara, can you?
Wants me to take a message to Okara.
Get
So go ahead and accept that quest.
That depends.
Why?
You've got.
What do I have?
In my position as warehouse keeper, I never even get inside. If you should manage to completely worm your only.
He wants me to infiltrate the inner sanctum of the orcs here in Montera. Okay, so that does it with Sanford. And I'm going to tell him about... I'm just going to say Sanford isn't very fond of
Did he say
Merrick.
so?
I'm not going to tell him that
Yes.
Sanford is a
Oh
rebel.
well. As
And that's all for now. So for everybody that told me how they feel about Merrick, you know, I get a little bit of money and reputation or experience.
You should go now.
So it really adds up. So you really want to do all that. I'm going to go talk to Bradley, the slave overseer here. Tell him that I put a couple of slaves to work. He'll give me some reputation, experience, and gold for each one. So that's why I sent them both back to the excavation site.
Dennis says you shouldn't work much. That's smart.
Okay, I am officially now
whatever.
of
That-
sufficient reputation to enter the inner sanctum. Again, don't say long live Okara to Bradley. And I'm going to quick save after having accomplished all of that. And we're going to go over to the slave area. No, we're going this way. I think I'm going to go see Ashton now over by the arena and let him get mad at me for revealing his embezzlement secret.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, as you can see, the
wow.
text above
You know,
everybody
No one's.
is green now. Okay, so this guy will teach me thievery skills, so that's good to know.
Show me.
And he's got those arrows, and I'm going to just keep buying those as long as I can. He's got some armor. The armor's okay, but it's expensive, and It's not that much better than what I've gone on, so I'm not going to buy any. Plus, I can't use some of it. I just compared that to what armor I have right now. So let's go find Ashton and... Oh, there's Ugo. I thought I just talked to him. Oh, yeah. See what his teaching, his thief skills are that he can teach me.
You aren't ready for that. Carry on.
So I'm learning a bunch of thieving
Carry
points here so I can prepare myself to get impossible locks. I'll go ahead and get difficult locks.
Teach me how to...
Ah, you want to get at the really valuable stuff. Hold the lockpick with just your fingertips. Then you have more feeling. You can tell if you push...
Okay. So that's good, but I need to get more thieving points to learn impossible locks, so I'm going to probably... But I did learn how to talk my way out of things, which is a good skill. If people... it's called make excuses. If people accuse you of doing something, then you end up with a situation where you can talk your way out of it a little bit more easily or more successfully. Okay, so I've got... I'm going to have 60 thieving points here.
You aren't ready for that.
And can't haggle yet. If you learn haggling, you'll make more money in the long run, so it's a great skill to have, because you'll get better deals with merchants. So that's Ugo. God bless him. So why am I don't know why I'm looking this up. But let's go talk to Ashton. There he is.
You ratted me out
And he's mad at me.
As is everybody else,
See you
apparently.
later. Watch out for yourself.
No, that didn't
later.
result in too
Don't
much. He
cause any
just
more trouble.
got mad at me. It really didn't make a difference. Okay, so at this point, I think I'm going to just finish up this episode by... what am I going to do? Well, I guess I'm looking up at the Inner Sanctum. Maybe I'll go up there next time. I'm looking at my quests, and we'll click Montera. See what other quests we have yet to complete. We need wheat for the warehouse. We need to get the rebel mercenary guy to leave the rebel meeting point. We need to do a few things, so we'll probably go ahead and do that next time on Let's Play Gothic 3. But if you have been watching, just remember, Professor Snuggles is looking out for you. And I think I just indicated that we might be going to the grain farm next as well, so yeah, Professor Snuggles, he has got your back. We'll see you next time, folks.